I look tired. Hey, what's going on? I'm back with another video. And it's Vlogmas day 2, boy. Yo, I actually didn't think I was going to last this long. Like 2 days? Tomorrow? No, I'm not going to. No, not playing. I'm going to try, y'all. But today I'm going to be telling y'all about why I got suspended. I usually don't tell story times about stuff that happened in the same year. Like, I usually wait like a year and then I tell y'all. But this happened like last Monday. No, it happened on Wednesday and I ended up being suspended on Monday. So, you want to know about that? Continue watching. If you don't, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't care. But we gotta get into the video. Alright, y'all. So, I got this teacher. When did this all start? Yeah, this teacher. So I got this teacher. Her name is Miss Sour. We're gonna call her Miss Sour. But okay, so basically, it all started one day. Miss Sour, I was like, we was in school. Miss Sour don't like me. She don't like my friends either. So we was chilling in school and stuff. And then, what happened? Okay, so this was like a 2-day process thing. So we was at the thing, and then one day, like, we was at snack, and we were doing something, and then something had happened, and I was like, oh my God, bro, I hope she get hit by a car. But I didn't say it to her. Like, I was mumbling on my breath. I was like, oh my God, I hope she get hit by a car, bro. So then when we got back to class, she was like, she was basically just like, so you're gonna wish death on me, da da da, dee dee dee. Which, one of them kids had to go back and like snitch on me. Because it wasn't a way that lady hurt me. Like, somebody snitched on me. So then, basically, that happened. Boom, come the next day. Wait, no, was that the same day? The next day. Okay, so boom, the next day comes around. And we're at snack. And something had happened. And these kids were being stupid and ignorant. So she got those kids, she started screaming at them, came back in the cafeteria, started screaming at everybody else. And I was like, oh my God, bro, this is just ignorant. So she took it as I was calling her ignorant. And she's ignorant. She is ignorant, but I don't care. I could call her ignorant now, but she is ignorant. So she took it as me calling her ignorant. I was like, oh my God, this is so ignorant. I did not say Miss Sour is ignorant. I don't say her name. I did not say Miss Sour was ignorant. I did not say you are ignorant. I did not say she's ignorant. I said this is so ignorant. So I got sent to the, so basically we went to the, and then no, we went back to class. No, I missed something. Okay, so me and my friend, we went to go put our stuff down before we went to snack. Well, break, whatever you want to call it. And I don't know, we're in middle school. Why do we have snack? I don't know. But I put me and my friend went to go put our stuff down. And she's like, she told us, no, go to the cafeteria, da, da, da. Basically telling us not to put our stuff down. When yesterday, she literally saw us put our stuff down. Because we literally walked out the building at the same time. Don't knock on my door. I don't want nothing. So basically, she said that me and my friend was talking back to her. That, like, when that happened. So then we went to snack and the ignorant thing happened. We went back to class. And I went in class. I sat down. We was all just sitting down. And she was like, damn, how did I? Oh, she just like started fussing at us, talking about some, don't throw your plates away until the end, da da da, dee dee dee. And she was like, I don't care, period. And I like giggled. I was like, because it's funny when old people try to be like, when old people try to act cool. So I like giggle. And she was like, you know what, you should get out. And I was like, okay. Because I mean, like, I know I wasn't the only one that found that. I know I wasn't the only one that giggled. But I was just like, okay, whatever. And I got up and I went outside. And then she went out there and she started fussing at me. She was like, you're really going to call me ignorant? Say, I hope I get by a car. And then you're going to laugh at me? And I was like, okay, whatever you say. And then she was like, you know what? Go to class. Go sit down. So I walked back in. I sat down. Then my friend, she was basically like, yo, what happened? What did she say? And I was like, she talking about some, I'm laughing at her, and I said, I hope, and then she was talking about stuff from yesterday when I was like, I hope she get hit by a car. And then she was like, you know, okay, she just get out. And I was like, what did I do? And she was like, nothing, just get out. She was like, get out. And I was like, okay, whatever. I don't have time to argue with you because I was about to hurt that lady's feelings. But I was like, okay, whatever. I don't have time to argue with you. I got up, walked out, went to the office. we had to have this whole big meeting with her, the two principals, me and my friend had this whole big meeting about her being childish. She was just being childish and telling lies. So then I got ISS that day. I went home, I got my phone and stuff taken, and then I came back to school the next day. So the next day we was at breakfast. I was like, me and my friend, we were standing up. But it's like, not like we were just standing around causing commotion. We were just standing up. Our table was literally like 10 steps away from us. But she walked in, she was like, sit down. We was like, okay. But we finished talking. So then she walked up to us again and was like, I said sit down. So we started like walking slowly to our seat, but we were still talking. So then she came up to us while we were walking slowly to our seats and stuff. And she was like, I said sit down. And I was like, we going. Like, I was just asking her a question, but we going. And she was like, I don't care. I told you to sit down, go sit down. I was like, okay, but I'm trying to ask her a question. She was like, I don't care, go sit down. So I was just like, okay, I don't care. And I just sat down. I literally took 2 steps. I was literally 2 steps away. I don't want nothing. I was literally like 2 steps away from my seat. So I just took the little 2 steps, sat down, whatever. Okay. So we go to class. I'm sitting there. What happened? Oh, okay. So I so-called skipped her class when I was like, at most 5 minutes. Most likely 3, but I was at most 5 minutes late. Because we was walking around, talking, doing a whole bunch of stuff. And then we went to Miss Robinson class, and we were like, oh, we not going up in there, But we were playing around with Miss Robinson and stuff like that. And Miss Robinson went and told her that she had us, so she wouldn't mark us as absent. And she came up in there talking about some, Kaisha and Brittany, come. She came up in there talking about some, come on, I'm about to mark y'all as absent, trying to skip my class. So then that happened. We walked in class. We sat down. We didn't say nothing to the teacher the whole day. We just sat there and just complete silence. And then it was like the end of the day. We were getting ready to leave. So we were putting our stuff, our Chromebooks away. And then everybody like got in little groups and started talking. So I got in a group with this dude and 2 girls. And it was me. I got in a group with them and we were just like talking. Like, we were just talking. And then something happened about, the dude had brought up how that Miss Sauer used to get 2 of his friends in trouble for no reason. So then I was like, oh yeah, I got in trouble. I'm sorry, I got a text message already. But he was like telling us how like Miss Sauer used to get his friends in trouble for no reason. I was like, oh yeah, I got my phone taken yesterday because of her, They said that I was being disrespectful or whatever. And then my friend, she was like, oh yeah, they called my daddy too, this, that, and the third. So then she called me. And then I was like, she called me, but I finished saying what I was saying. And then I grabbed my stuff. And then she, like, called me again. Because the bell had ringed, so I grabbed my stuff. And then she called me, so I walked up to her. And then she was like, you need to stop. And I was like, okay. And I walked out. So then she was like, so then when I walked out, my friend was waiting on me in the hallway. So I walked out and I told my friend, I said, she talking about something, you need to stop. And she was like, you know what, Kaisha, I'm just going to write you up. I was like, okay, whatever. I'm not about to argue with you. I walked out the building, went to class. We was in that class for, like, the whole first quarter of that class. And then, because we have 2 periods in that class. So we was in that class for the first period. And my friend had got called down. I don't know why my friend got written up, but my friend had got called down. And she came back. She was like, they basically was like, I got ISS. And they told me to tell you that you might have it too. And I was like, okay, whatever. Because I don't like the principal. I did not want to go talk to him. So I thought I was off the hook. I thought I didn't have to go talk to him. So then we went to lunch. We were chilling at lunch, came back, did that whole, like, second half of that quarter. And then we went to third quarter, which is last core. And we was in there chilling and whatever. I was in there for about 20, 30 minutes, and then they had called. And, like, as soon as that phone rang, I looked back at my friend, and she was like, yeah, that's you. So then, the teacher had told me that they wanted me, which we weren't really doing nothing. We were about to watch videos. But the teacher had told me they wanted me. So I walked down there. And then he was basically like, you're suspended, I already called your daddy. I'm done giving you little nice cards. I'm done playing nice with you, this, that, and the third. And I was just like, my whole mood was just, I don't care. Because to tell y'all the truth, I truly don't care about school. Because I truly feel like you don't need any of that stuff. I truly feel like the only thing you need from school is basic math and reading. Other than that, you don't need any of that stuff. You don't need to know the square root of 83 and what happens if you mix. Like, you don't need to know all that. You don't need to know what's chemical reaction and what's like physical reaction. You don't need to know what happens when. You don't need to know what this atom mixed together with that atom makes that atom. Like, you don't need to know all that stuff. I basically feel like, yeah, like, I just feel like you don't need it. I don't care. That's my mood. That's always gonna be my mood. That's always been my mood. I don't need it. I don't care. So basically, and then he like read to me the road up. I'm gonna tell you what the road up said, and I quote, the road up said, "I don't want nothing." So basically, the road up was like, it was like at breakfast this morning, Kaisha was being very rude and disrespectful after I had to tell her to sit down 5 or 4 times. And then she went to class. What did it say? What did it say? Oh, then in class she was being loud and disrespectful. No, then she tried to skip my class and was 10 minutes late to my class. And then in class she was being loud and disrespectful, talking to some other students, mocking me. And then when I called her over, she tried to ignore me, so I had to call her like 5 times over there. And then when she finally came, I kindly told her she needed to stop, and she said, "What? Okay, whatever," and walked out. And then loudly screamed out in the hallway, mocking me to one of her friends. And you know the end. That's what she said. None of that stuff happened though. Like, she was exaggerating it like crazy. So then, but he was just like, "You're suspended," and I was like, "Okay, I don't care. Like, I truly don't care." And when I got home, my daddy just told me I couldn't go Black Friday shopping or whatever. So I was just basically like, "Okay, whatever. I don't even care. You know, forget school, forget teachers, forget all this, because I truly don't care. I truly don't need it." So yeah, y'all. That is why I got suspended for no reason. But oh yeah, that's why I got suspended for no reason. Like, comment, subscribe, do what you gotta do. I gotta end this now because it's about to die. But yeah, I'll catch y'all next time tomorrow on Vlogmas Day 3 for a school vlog. So stay tuned. Peace.